So, Teofimo Lopez says the hard R to Terrence Crawford in one of the most cringes videos posted. It's embarrassing at this point. When Ryan Garcia did this, the WBC, when Ryan Garcia had his meltdown against Devin Haney, the WBC, did they ban him? They did something to him. The WBC put out a statement and did something to him. With Tio, I mean, this is not the first time. Yeah, yeah, I know about the banana and the monkey thing when he was talking about Tank and somebody else. Was it Crawford? But this time, I saw the video on Twitter and I didn't notice the hard R. And then hearing it back, whether it's hard R or not, the the point is, the intention is there. Where it's he's going to try to downplay it again, saying that he's just trolling and trying to get a fight. And at this point, it's beyond that. And for if Turkey Al Sheikh doesn't do anything, it looks bad. It looks really bad. Specifically after him saying that boxing is a better sport with black heavyweight fighters. He said that on X Base. So Tio coming out and saying that to Crawford, like, where you, whatever he said, he was like, where you at or something. What's gonna happen? You just gonna put him on your next card like nothing when you got a lot of Turkey Sheik works with a lot of black fighters, a lot, Shakur, Devin, AJ, um, Martin Bacoli, Jared Anderson. There's a lot. He worked with Deontay Wilder. There's a lot of big, um, top boxing guys, that fighters that he's worked with. Of course, he's gonna see. Of course, he's gonna hear about the video. And, let's see what he does, because he's Tio. You can say that Tio doesn't fight for Turkey, but specifically, I mean, you just had him on your card. This is after his fight on your card, and you are planning the Boots fight. I would think you're planning to have him fight somebody, whether Boots or somebody else. And Turkey, it looks bad if Turkey is still going to pay him and still going to promote him, and without there being a punishment. Now, Tio and his father are they should be hated more than Devin and Bill for sure, because I like Devin and Bill. I do. I don't think they're as cringe as you guys do. I think Tio and his father are cringe. Um, and I'm Spanish. I'm not black. I'm Spanish, and I like the dynamic of Devin and Bill rather than Tio and his father, because it's weird, bro. Like, that dance and shit, like you're dancing in the video. The arrogance is not there. Like, it's not matching your performance. Tio's dad is worse, way worse than Bill. That's for sure. When that's for sure. I don't think that could be debated. People hate Devin and Bill for you know I don't see the reasons. Yeah, I can see the reasons. Bill, and it's because of promotion and belief. That's really what it is. I think a lot of people hate Devin and Bill because Bill does all the talking. He promotes his son. He believes in his son. He says his son's number one. Like, he's saying all the things most fathers should say about their son. But when you look at Tio and you got that famous, like, we're number one. We got J Lo, all this stuff. We're gonna sell out. And now look where they are. It's not matching up to their arrogance. And Tio must have seen Ryan crash out with doing the racist stuff and all the conspiracies. And Ryan was talking about the Bohemian Grove and how he he went down a crazy rabbit hole that, well, it's not crazy. Those are those are legit rabbit holes, but it's like got nothing to do with boxing, bro. So Tio must have trying to take a bite off of that a page off of that playbook and start crashing out. But even because Crawford went at his sister, I think Crawford said he was gonna slap his sister, called her a bitch or something. Was that right? No, but whatever. No big deal. Like fight him. Don't call him. Don't. The, there's a big difference between just talking trash, talking shit to somebody, and using and saying what Tio did. Even though Tio he didn't say it like in anger, like oh my god, you're you know what I mean, like that. Yeah, I know that Shiloh Hendricks girl, the white girl with tattoos that called a kid the N word. That was in anger. Tio didn't say it in anger, but it doesn't matter because this is not the first time he's gotten a pass, and it looks soft. It looks pathetic and soft, and I don't see how no anybody could rock with it. You don't have to be black to think that that's corny as hell and whack and stupid, and it makes you look like a clown. You know, racism is always going to be in boxing. That's why Mexican and black fights are always huge. It is what it is. It's a part of the world. But Tio is not there. There's a way of promoting a Spanish versus a black fighter without going to that extent. So, and it's not like Tio is even going to fight Crawford because Crawford's going to fight Canelo. Tio's probably going to fight Boots. So, like, what was all this for? You're killing your image. Your fans are just leaving you because th- nobody supports that. Yes, there are people that support that, but it's like the majority of people are not going to support that. Normal boxing fans is like, bro, what are you talking about? You sound stupid. Like there's not, and no point in that video did Tio look cool. You look just like a loser, man. Just all the dancing around and like the singing and stuff and playing the guitar, like you a cornball. It looks corny. It looks mad corny. It looks like you trying to get attention. It looks like it's Tio looks like a dude that ain't never got no girls. That's what it looks like. That's the truth. The way that he be acting, trying to be all like flamboyant and like the when they had that sit down, when it was Haney, Garcia, Rolly Romero, Barboza, when all of them was sitting on that or sitting down trying to do the promotion for the fight. Tio is just like a diva. Like you act like a girl. Like you always want to be the center of attention like a little girl. And it's just pathetic, bro. It's pathetic. I was rocking with Tio. When he slapped Barboza in the face off, I that's the kind of thing I like. I was rocking with that. Thought he had a good fight. You could have tried to finish him. You ain't tried to finish him, but his performance was not bad like Devin and Canelo and Ryan. So you can't say he didn't put up a good fight, but after this now it's just like nobody wants to support you anymore. It's just you ruin your own image and you just look like a clown. Tio straight up looks like a dude that ain't never got no girls. You could tell by the way that he acts, acting like a fruitcake, acting like a fruitcake, dancing around like a little girl. Like it's one man does that. You could tell he's mad childish, and it's pathetic. So that's my take. What do you guys think? Yeah, still rocking with Tio? I definitely would. I think Devin and Bill are for sure better father and son duo than Tio and his father. But that's all I got. Catch you on the next one. Peace.